Legend of Korra. And if you have not seen 2 episodes, beware spoilers. If you don't care, watch on. I am still very like emotional about what happened, just because it was so like, for real, guys. If you didn't watch it, if you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me fix my camera angle. As you guys can see, I'm at work and I am gonna start in like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try to make this short. Sorry, I'm gonna try to make this short, which shouldn't be an issue. My notes though on my phone are like super long, so bear with me as I try to get through them without making this video too long. Enough talking, Caitlin. Review. Okay, Mako and Korra, they make up because she doesn't remember their breakup, and it's just like really awkward because Asami's right there. She's like so hurt and pissed off, and rightly so. And I feel really bad for her because I actually like Asami as a character. I think she's a wonderful, wonderful person, hugely tough and majorly talented. She just adds some great addition to whatever episode she's in. So I feel really bad for her, but then again I'm like, Korra, because I love them. They're adorable. But yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna just skip real quickly, buy some stuff, and I'm just gonna talk about like some stuff that I noted that was important. Bolin was a real hero. He saved the president from Varric, yada yada yada, Varric's in jail, yada yada yada. And they played along while he's playing, while his latest movie, whatever, is being played. So that was pretty funny, because I like how they show, like, you know, Bolin on the screen, you know, it was just really cool. But yeah, so he was a real hero. He had some character development there, which I was somewhat happy with, not too much. It was just mainly a lot more of like his comedy and stuff like that. But a little bit of him, you know, so that was nice to see. So yeah, Varric was put in jail because they found him out. Mako was hailed. He's like, you're a detective now. The only part that I loved about the Varric being in jail thing is when he was like, Julie, do the thing, you know? I just love that part. So I'm like, I'm gonna be saying that now, do the thing. But yeah, what's next on my notes? What's next? Unalaq. Oh my gosh, drum roll. Dark Avatar. Called it. Everyone else called it. A little bit easy to guess that plot line there just because of the way things were going, but there's still some huge twists. So yeah, he's a Dark Avatar, and he gets in this huge old fight. Unalaq gets released, and yeah, they had some really killer fight scenes. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. Beautifully done. The animators are Studio Mer, which I think is how you pronounce it, and they just did it so beautifully. Yeah, so they're fighting while her dad's trying to take back the Southern Water Tribe and all that stuff. So it's like, for a second, I thought that her dad kidnapped the president, but I was like, wait, that's Capital City, then that's the Southern Water Tribe. This is totally different. So yeah, my little heart attack was averted there. So flash forward on my notes. The Dark Avatar takes out Rava, which that's the spirit that's connected to Korra, which is majorly bad because that connection is what makes her the Avatar. So they're severed, and then he destroys Rava. Now, you know how she said, you know, light cannot live without dark, you know, I cannot destroy him any more than he can destroy me. So that means she pops up later, which I figured, I knew she would. But it was just like, no! Oh my gosh! Because they show every time she gets smacked, she's trying smaller and smaller. Every avatar from her past lives in her memory is being erased. So she lost her connection to all the avatars. And it's just like, oh my gosh, no. I was like so short of crying. It was not good, guys, like for real. Like I was in such an emotional state after this. But after that, she comes to the conclusion that she's the last avatar, which I don't understand, because if they merge again, doesn't that recreate the cycle just from a new beginning? That's what I think. I mean, like, is there like some avatar rules that state that there can only be one one cycle or something like that, you know, that once she's ripped out, it's done. But yeah, so I don't understand that part. To me, that doesn't make too much sense. But if that's true, then that's true, and it's really sad. But it's kind of like, I see what you did there, writers, because you know, you have the Avatar, the Last Airbender. Now you have Avatar, the Last Avatar. You know. But yeah, so there's that. There's no more connection, and it's just it's so sad, dudes. Oh my gosh. But during all this time, Tenzin, Kai, and Bumi are in the spirit world finding Jinora, and they find her. But then shortly after she leaves, she's like, "The world's in trouble, Dad. I have to go." And I don't know where she goes, but she comes back right in the moment of like truth, where Korra was able to connect with her spiritual self, like her own spirit, and she's fighting Unalaq as the Dark Spirit, who's like super powerful, but not as the Avatar. She's fighting him as her. Like still powerful, but still just her. So it was just really awesome. But she steps in right when things seem bleak, and she has this light with her. And they say, you know, have light, find the light in the darkness. And she all of a sudden lets go of this light, and they fight Rava and all this stuff. But I seriously thought when she faded away, when she went over to her dad, she's like, "I'll see you soon, Dad." I thought she like killed herself. I was like, what? What is going on here? What is life? But yeah, so I need to flash forward really quick. Okay, two more things. One, well, three maybe. They showed Zhao, by the way, General Zhao. If you remember him, he was in Avatar: The Last Airbender as the general who was trying to capture Aang along with Zuko. And they showed him, and he ended up being in the Lost Souls, and he's like, "I am Zhao the Conqueror, I am Zhao the Moonslayer, I will capture the Avatar, you're the Avatar," and he chases after Tenzin. And I love that they brought that up. It was such a like nice blast from the past. They show Iroh again, all this, but there was just a lot of symbolism between, you know, the show. I feel it's even deeper than just, you know, Tenzin being compared to his dad, and, you know, so on and so on. I think it's a really like, not only just, you know, living up to who you are, not who you think you should be, but also for the show. You know, it's not Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is different. This is about Korra. You know, we asked for more Aang. Everybody did. And it didn't happen. You know, they actually just got rid of him. His spirit's no longer connected. So I'm sure we'll still see them because she ends up leaving the portals open. But it's just like, oh, speaking of, the portals are open. That means Korra can go, well, not Korra, but what's his face? Aang's mom, Katara, sorry, really bad. Katara can go visit Aang, Zuko can go visit Iroh. So like, there could be a lot of like great feels going on there. But yeah, so, where's my names? Unalaq ends up being killed, but the thing is, I don't know if he's actually killed, because she did that light thingy where she's like light bending, and it's just like, can you do that? Like, because he'll pop up later, you know, darkness cannot live without light, light cannot live without darkness. So why, you know, where is he? And then was Unalaq actually killed, which his kids are not even sad about. There's so much I could talk about right now. Korra breaks up finally, for real, but I'm pretty sure it'll be, you know, Endgame, and they'll end up back together. It was just so sad though. Like, I came short of crying, and I haven't cried in a show in so long. So I'm still like in a state. Like, there's so much that went on. It was so good. I'm happy with the way it ended, but also sad because it's ended. And I have no idea when it'll come back. So let me know what you guys think. What are your theories? Who do you think is dead or alive? What do you think will happen in the next one? Do you think there's really just a last Avatar? Is she it? Let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and hopefully I will be repaired from this emotional state.